got a Robusto here, very affordable. Sub $7 lounge pricing in Florida, but obviously if you go online, you can save a lot of money on these ones. You know, some things are more negotiable than others, but definitely great quality on these Esperados. The construction's not like top shelf, but it is what it is. Online, you can get these shit, I think, $3-4. At lounges is what it is. You know, depending where you are, $6 to $10. You know, in New York, it's $13. You get ripped off. But this is the orange. Not the strongest of the bunch, but more unique than like the Connecticut. And if you're not looking for as strong as dark as the Macanudo Black, oh, the red is stronger. A lot of shit's going on right now. We got people partying. We got the sushi place banging music. And we got somebody blowing leaves over there. Honduran almost puro. It's got Nicaraguan and Dominican in the filler. But the Honduran binder and wrapper, let's check it out. And like it like that. Yeah, like it like that. Medium plus 65, not exactly 70% darkness, somewhere between. Medium plus, so not super dark, darker than a Connecticut. Medium plus, long finish, and a heavy finish though. So the flavor it has is hanging around, and it's pronounced. Nutmeg is a slight bit of earth to it, not very earthy. There is nice cedar to it. There's a little bit that feels slightly dirty, like slightly edgy, but it's not like a very grainy cigar. It doesn't feel like a piece of shit at all. But just, it's got a little bit of against the grain feel to it. Maybe something you want to age, but I think it is enjoyable. I think it's a cigar that has a good amount of character. It is creamy vanilla as well. It's got black pepper and a little bit of cinnamon on it. So it's got a nice vibe to it. It's not overdone. Like I said, it's not the Connecticut, the white label Inspirato would be, I guess, the most basic. You know, but I think it's a good Connecticut, but still, this would be the next step up in strength and a little more flavor, I would say, the way it pushes it. After that, you're gonna go. You have the green. Well, there's two levels of the green, and you got the red and black. So, I think this is a good midday cigar. I don't know about a nightcap, but the point is though, it's got a long, creamy, heavy finish. That overall, the cigar is a nice vibe. You can relax with it, but it's not a boring cigar at all. We're gonna drop that ash. Dropping that ash. We went to heavy, medium, full right there. Same flavors, it's just pushing everything it has a little harder. I think this is kind of an enjoyable cigar. It's got character. If you're looking for something, if you like Honduran tobacco, even though it's not a Honduran Puro, it's got Honduran wrapper binder filler with then just two other fillers in the filler. So it's, in a way, it's a Honduran Puro in category. It does have Honduran wrapper binder filler. So it's got that going for it. I think these are like a 5-pack worthy. You know, if you like Honduran cigars or something that's not super dark or Maduro, you might enjoy this. You know, especially on the inexpensive side. You go on Cigar Page, as AP calls it, and you can get these for almost nothing. But it is what it is. I'm not saying stop the presses, but I think for a mid-tier cigar that could be gotten for very low on the internet, that it can be enjoyable. I forgot to say, it doesn't have a very nice wrapper texture to it at all. It's a very slick, oily feeling wrapper, if you can see that. And the burn rate on this is quite slow, so don't try to chase this cigar. It just wants to move along at a slow pace, so kind of a slow burning stick, and the construction's fine on as far as the draw. But it is what it is. It's cruising along to be a good mid-tier cigar that's available at a very low price. down the last third is at a nice medium full right now. So all in all, a comfortable blend. Starts off on medium plus, gets to about medium full, but not an ass-kicking cigar at all. It gives you a lot of flavor and a long, heavy finish. Now, if you like the flavor, that's up to your preference. I think not that you have to lower your bar on this cigar, but you're talking about cigar sub $7, Florida pricing, AP confirmed. 6 and change for a Busto. Online even cheaper. So if you're somewhere in a non-free state where you have to get a license to get a gun, you're probably gonna talk about $10, $11 at a lounge. It is what it is. But for $6 and change, I think it's a good, solid Robusto to try out. But if you go to CBID, you're gonna get a lot cheaper prices. I'm not saying any of the Macanudo Esperados you gotta stop the presses, but I think they're a good, low to mid-tier, if that makes any sense. You're gonna have a solid time, and at least you're gonna get a lot of flavor. And they're not like run-of-the-mill basics, Connecticut's or Maduros that have no flavor or nothing unique about them. My best bet is if you can get a 5-pack of the white, the black, the orange, the green, the red. Is that 5? Whatever the fuck. If you can do that and try them out with Busto and see which one you like. But I think it's a solid 4.2 to 3, somewhere between there. We could say 4.25, give or take. But depending on your preference, but somewhere between a 4.2 and a 4.3, give or take. Really haven't decided, but that's okay. But so it's better than an entry-level good cigar, and it's pleasing enough. There's nothing bad to say about it. It's not a Padron 64 natural. It is what it is. But it's a very affordable cigar. That in this case, in this one, the slow burn, and it was enjoyable enough. So nothing bad to say about it. It's not a home run or oh my god, but for for a very affordable price, So maybe check out yourself a 5-pack of maybe different blends and see which one hits you right. But I think the green and the black are probably my favorite ones. So it is what it is. But the orange is enjoyable, especially if you like Honduran tobacco. If you don't like Honduran tobacco, just get the black or the green. Holding the smoke on this, it's creamy, it's nutty, it's got black pepper spice, slight bit of earth, nice cedar note. There's creaminess, vanilla to it, and a little bit of cinnamon. So it's nothing. The flavor overall, it's a nice blend. The way it hits you, though, it does have a little bit of an issue, I'd say, with clarity. It's not a super crisp type of blend where you're all the notes are wow. So it's a little muddled, but for the price point, I think it does it well. Especially if you go online. But we're talking about, at a shop. In a shop, most of the time, you're not getting anything decent for sub $7, $6. So yeah, I can't recommend it, but listen to the caveats. If it's something that could fit your bill, then check them out on CBID or whatever the fuck. But, it is what it is. Stay fresh.